It is 2026. You are staring at a screen. A targeted ad just showed you exactly what you didn't know you wanted. The price tag? $500. Your pulse quickens. In your mind, you are already unboxing it. You are already better because of it. But imagine if the most powerful man in the ancient world was standing over your shoulder. Marcus Aurelius didn't have a smartphone, but he had something better, a filter for his soul. To him, that $500 isn't just money. It is a test. Stoics call money a preferred indifferent. It is not good in itself, and it is not bad. It is a tool. Marcus believed the true value of wealth isn't in what it buys, but in how it reveals your character. Before he was emperor, Marcus was one of the wealthiest men in Rome. Yet, he often wore the rough wool of a student to remind himself that his worth wasn't stitched into his robe. When he looked at a purchase, he didn't see an object. He saw a choice between freedom and a new set of golden chains. In the new epoch, we live in what sociologists call the iron cage. We are trained to believe that spending is the only way to express who we are. We buy to signal status to people we don't like, with money we don't have. This is what René Girard called mimetic desire. You don't actually want the $500 gadget. You want the feeling of being the person who owns it. You want the validation. But the Stoic knows a secret: the dopamine hit lasts for 10 minutes. The bill lasts for 30 days. This is the hedonic treadmill. You run, you buy, you return to the same level of happiness you had before. It is a game you cannot win by playing. The only way to win is to step off the machine. So, how do you break the cage? If Marcus were at your checkout screen today, he would ask 2 questions. First, does this thing belong to me, or do I belong to it? Everything we own is a responsibility. Every object requires maintenance, insurance, protection, and mental space. If losing that item would ruin your week, you don't own it, it owns you. True power is the ability to walk away. Second, how much would I want this if I already had it? We chase the new because we imagine it will finally silence the noise. Marcus practiced a negative visualization. Imagine that item 6 months from now. Scratched. Outdated. Forgotten in a drawer. If the excitement dies when the newness fades, you were never chasing the item. You were chasing a ghost. Instead of spending, consider a compound calm. That $500 invested today is not just money saved. It is 3 days of freedom bought for your future self. It is the ability to say no to a boss you hate. It is the ability to take a month off to write, to think, to breathe. That is the only luxury that matters in the modern world: autonomy. Marcus Aurelius didn't hate wealth, he just refused to let it be his master. He used his resources for justice and the common good, not to quiet a restless mind. Next time you are about to tap confirm, pause. Take one breath. Ask the emperor's questions. Because the greatest thing you can buy for $500 isn't a product. It is the freedom of a man who doesn't need it. Welcome to the new epoch.